Scruffy. How you doing? Didn't see you most of the day, so... Okay, guess you're hungry, huh? Yeah? Yeah, so... You've been taking off the last week or so. Yeah, I don't know where you go during the day now. So I'm wondering if the hotter weather makes you want to go out. So tonight I have super supper with kibble and a full dosage of uh, the earth. Diet Tomacious Earth. So since it's a pate, I thought and it's a fresh batch, not a refrigerated batch. I thought I'd see if the powder mixes in well, and it kind of does. Though I'm gonna save the chicken skin for tomorrow night. I don't want to give you too much chicken skin night after night after night. But you ready for dinner? Okay, well, I'm assuming that's a yes. So I'm going to bring it out now, okay? So I'm going to open the door now. Okay. So pick up the food and bring it out. So now. So I'm going to move back. So got your food. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to change your water. So, doesn't look like you drank much of it. I'm surprised, it's a hot day. That was miserable. I was drinking a lot of water. Okay, well, fresh water for you. Okay, so I'm gonna get the glove on. Okay. So, as I mentioned, yeah, Scruffy didn't seem to be around most of the day. I think I caught him sleeping on the chair early this morning, but then after that he was gone the rest of the day. So I didn't go outside today. It's too hot. And it's gonna, yeah, basically make this a rest day for me. So no biking or running today. And since I did pull-ups and stuff yesterday, figured I'd take a more or less full recovery or rest day for once. I did a couple push-ups with a resistance band, but that's about it. Didn't even go for a walk. So yesterday I talked about the possibility of walking to Target to pick up some things I need. But so I guess I'm gonna rant a little bit. Sorry if this gets a little political or offends you, but I just want to talk about this. In my area, there's basically a ban, well, not a ban, but a penalty for using bags. So the stores are required to charge you $1 per bag that you use, which is offensively stupid in my opinion. So so it's offensive for many reasons, but the fact that it's so stupid It's just offends me. It's like, yeah, how are we this stupid? So what I mean by that is, well, one, you can just look at the data, and it shows that these programs are a complete failure and a complete waste of resources, because they don't do what they proclaim they're intending to do. So, for instance, some of the well-cited things are, so it doesn't. So one, it doesn't make any distinction between paper bags and plastic bags. So both are penalized the same way. So this really has nothing to do with reusability, recyclability, sustainability, whatever. Another problem is that shoplifting is basically risen greatly because stores have to let in people with these reusable bags now, and so shoplifters take advantage of it. And then this area actually has even stupider laws about the non-prosecution of shoplifters, so that's even a bigger problem, but yeah, whatever. Then deaths are up, and hospitalizations are up because of food poisoning. So a lot more people die now or are severely sick and sometimes permanently disabled because they put food things in their bags, the reusable bags, and things like salmonella and E. coli, whatever, collect in the bag, and then when they reuse the bag, it gets on their food or whatever, and then basically makes them sick and can potentially kill them or cripple them. And so hospitalizations are way up, deaths are way up. And then also on a similar tangent, the lack of plastic bags has actually affected the homeless. I think this was a huge problem in San Diego. Hepatitis A or B or something was spreading dramatically among the homeless population because they use the plastic bags to poo in, and then usually they wrap up the bags, throw them away. But now, without the plastic bags available, they just go anywhere, and everyone's getting infected. So it's creating a medical crisis. Then there's the total cost of the absolute total cost of creating a bag, and so this takes into account the production of bags and the disposal of bags and the shipping and all the other things. So basically everything, starting from the inception to the destruction of bags. If you look at it, basically these reusable bags generally don't pay for themselves because these reusable bags, you got to use them a lot, and you got to use a lot of energy to create them. And then, in fact, even when you use recycled materials to create these bags, a lot of times you can't actually use pure recycled materials. You actually have to infuse fresh materials because recycled materials are actually really hard. Recycled plastics in particular are really hard to reuse. And so by the end of it, to produce a reusable bag, you got to use it, I think, at least 1,000 times or something. And most people don't use their bags that much before they get like a newer, prettier bag. Whereas a cheap plastic bag has almost no cost comparatively. And so anyway, yeah, these are well-known things. I'm not saying anything that's hasn't been said elsewhere. The one I'm going to rant about now, I don't know if people will be talking about, but so this is just, again, how offensively stupid the policy is. So if I order for pickup, at Target, and I was planning to walk too, so you can be more eco-friendly. But they are required to automatically pre-charge me for the bags that I intend to use, unless I go to the store and at the counter I then tell them, please refund my bag fee because I have my own bag. It's kind of a hassle, especially now with all the COVID protections, because everyone's paranoid about touching anything and things that have been exposed to other surfaces. So fresh bags are usually preferred, which is another just very, not stupid, but just very odd contradiction that we're in now. But that aside, so anyway, it's a hassle basically to go in there and say, no, I don't need a bag, give me a refund, and then I got to figure out how to carry everything myself back without the bag. Since I was going to walk. So meanwhile, Target's offering free shipping in like 2 days. And so it's like, gee, I can walk to the store in this hot sun and have to deal with the stupid bag fees and dealing with the fact that I'm going to have to haul all this stuff back home walking in the hot sun. Or I can have it shipped to me free, and somebody else will be using vehicles and gas and electricity and whatever to ship these things, to deliver these things to me, plus the extra boxes, cardboard boxes, thick cardboard boxes, and packing materials, which are probably made of a lot of plastics, to get it shipped to me, plus all the labor involved in packing everything up and getting it to me. And there's no bag fee for this. So that's how stupid this thing is. So I think we're ready for our food here. Does that sound good, Scruffy? Enjoy. So there's like no incentive to do like the most environmentally friendly thing, to basically go there and walk, because basically they're penalizing me for a trivial bag, which in the grand scheme of things is nothing compared to the gas that we use to transport everything in the car, and all the facilities used to create the boxes and the packing materials, and then the labor involved to put it into the box for shipping and then handing it off to the delivery people, and then actually getting it delivered to my place. So the whole thing's stupid. So sorry if I offend anyone, but I mean, it's demonstrably stupid. So whoa, what's wrong? So I'm gonna finish brushing you. So I'm gonna flip the brush over. You're hissy tonight. So I don't think you got another fight, did you? Okay, I'm done. So now I don't feel bad about not giving you chicken skin tonight. Probably give it to you tomorrow though, because I saved a bunch of chicken skin from last night. So there's so much of it that I think there's at least 2, if not 3 leaving 4 more portions of it. So 5 chicken thighs in the package. So anyway, I didn't feel like going out in the hot zone today, so I said, yeah, I'm going to have the package shipped to me. There's no incentive to go there myself. Well, so I'm out of vegetable soup, so I need to make another vat. Probably tomorrow. So the weather's supposed to start cooling down for the next 2 days. So it'll be a little more springish than summerish. So cooking tomorrow will be nicer. But then I think after that it's supposed to heat up again. So I'm not thrilled about that. But we'll deal with that when we get there. It was actually hotter today than yesterday, but it cooled down faster at sunset. So right now it's actually a little nicer than it was last night. So I worked on my quote-unquote homework assignments for the class I've been taking. So since I didn't go out and exercise today, I just spent more time studying. So it's kind of weird since, this is not like a class for a grade or anything, so you do the homework assignments just to learn. Nobody grades it. Just doing it to practice. It's kind of nice not having the stress of having to worry about deadlines and grades and whatever. Well, I haven't been in school forever, so I haven't had to worry about that in a long, long time. And yeah, I'm still doing Duolingo, trying to learn Spanish. So I've been doing that every day. The amount of time I've been spending has actually been going down because I've been so busy with other things, but I'm doing it every day, so I think it's helping, but yeah, probably not as much as it should, or as I'd hope. One of my problems has always been vocabulary, so I'm not very good at remembering things. So I think, just doing a little every day actually probably helps me. Just I don't have to cram and then forget it. And just slowly absorb it over a long period of time and hopefully retain something. So there's a big piece of meow mix orange piece of food on the bottom of the bowl there. He's not eating. There he goes. I don't think he got it. So I think he broke the piece into 2 pieces, and they're still on the bottom of the bowl there. Yep. Yeah, so they're still stuck there. So I don't know if that means it's just not able to lap it up, or yeah, I think he's trying. Or does he not like meow mix? Used to be his favorite. Yeah, I got one. So yeah, he hissed at me while I was brushing him. So now that I reflect on that, there's usually a pattern where when I give him a bonus food, or I feed him well, the following night it's not as nice. So I think, yeah, when he's less hungry or more full, he starts taking an attitude problem. So yeah, he didn't do a very good job cleaning that bowl. I'm going to take the balls out. Because there's 2 pieces of meow mix. Okay, so if he comes back, gets one more shot at it. I think I'm going to take off the glove now. Zoom in. So yeah, speaking of stupid incentive systems, yeah, it seems like he's disincentivizing me to feed him well, because every time I feed him well, he gets an attitude. Now I think about my day. Probably should have used some of my day today to start cutting up all the vegetables for my soup tomorrow. Well, that reminds me, I need to thaw out some of the frozen stuff. Tonight. But yeah, anyway, I could have started cutting up the vegetables. It takes me a while to cut. So I bought a big giant pack of celery at Costco again. So I've mentioned before, I don't really like celery. I can't stand the taste of it. However, if I cook it long enough in like a soup or something, and then I don't taste it anymore, so then I can tolerate it. And so my hope was I can basically pad the soup out with a lot of celery to try to fill me up without increasing the calories. And so the Costco size packs pretty big. So I make a very, very big vat of soup, which can absorb that much celery, but also takes a really long time to cut. Is that coming back for the rest? Okay, folks, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.